and welcome to Mecha Anime Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at Marriage of God and Soul Godannar. Produced by AIC and Oriental Light Magic, Godannar was created by Yasuchika Nagaoka, who you may recognize as the director for New Cutie Honey back in the 90s, and was originally broadcasted in 2003, finishing its run in 2004. It was licensed and dubbed by EDV Films in 2006, though since its dissolution, the license is currently owned by Sentai Filmworks. Anyway, what's the story? In 2042, alien threats known as the mimetic beasts have invaded the Earth. The only line of defense against them are giant robots, which utilize a twin drive system that requires two pilots to operate it. During a battle against the mimetic beasts, Watanabe loses his partner and lover Mira, but manages to rescue a girl named Anna Aoi. Years have passed and the two have developed a strong romantic relationship, which leads to them about to get married. However, on their wedding day, the mimetic beasts had re-emerged after 5 years of tranquility. Go is called into action, forcing him to leave Anna at the altar. Not about to be abandoned though, Anna races towards the base and stumbles upon a sealed robot known as Nagaoka. She activates the robot just in time to save her fiancé from getting destroyed by the mimetic beasts. What follows is a tale of romance, as secrets are uncovered, new characters are introduced, and the plot takes several twists and turns, as Go and Anna struggle against the mimetic beasts and problems that are seeping into their own relationship. Not helped by the fact that Mira had apparently survived the battle from years ago, though currently in an infant state of mind. The animation is pretty good. It flows well, looks nice, and the action scenes are cool and awesome. The music is good too. The show tries to harken to 70s era mecha anime, and the music does a good job of replicating that feel, even bringing in Akira Kushida, Ichiro Mizuki, and Mitsuko Hore to sing the theme songs, which are all awesome. The voice acting is good in both languages. While the Japanese acting is better because they conveyed the hot-bloodedness better, the English dub does a good job as well. The weakest actor in the dub is once again Monica Ryle as Mira, since her voice is whiny as hell even when she's talking normally. Godannar sets itself as a tribute to older mecha anime, with the designs of the robots, the constant shoutouts and references to shows like Mazinger Z and Gao Gaigar, to name a few, and embracing most of its tropes and cliches. Much like Gurren Lagann, the reason it all works is because there's an energy and passion to the whole thing. The mecha battles are fun and exciting, as well as being well animated. The characters, while not the most developed, are likable and interesting. Go and Anna's relationship is at the heart of the series, and it's handled pretty well. Both are characters with their own insecurities and flaws that they need to overcome in order to be together, whether it's Anna's fears of not being a good enough pilot, or Go's hot-bloodedness getting in the way of his common sense. I wish I had watched the series earlier, since I definitely would have included them on the Valentine's Day video. The rest of the characters are decent, some even getting a surprising amount of development and focus. There are some nice, emotional, and intense moments on the show, and in general, Godannar kicks ass. However, there are some problems. The first several episodes of the series kinda wander around without a proper direction. Sure, lots of characters are introduced at that time, but it wouldn't be until the end of the first season that a plot starts emerging. As a result, some ideas and concepts originally introduced end up either underdeveloped or barely utilized. For example, despite the fact that Mira was Go's former lover, she barely does anything and we never get a sense of who she is or what her relationship with Go was like before. The mimetic beasts aren't really that intimidating or threatening. The closest they come to being menacing is more about what side effects they cause than their physical threat, as well as having some uncreative designs. Something I can understand some people considering it to be a deal breaker is the fan service. It's everywhere in the show, and there isn't a moment without it. Personally, I'm okay with the fan service, since there's still plenty of good stuff surrounding the show, but if you're not into it, it could be a problem. Still, Godannar is a good series. Action-packed fun with decent characters and development, it's actually more interesting than you might think, and it also works as a tribute to 70s mecha anime. Oh well, see you next time on the next Mecha Anime Reviews.